Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. I can't remember where this is going to go. Welcome to No Idea What I'm Drawing. This is a surprise early drawing number one, which isn't actually early. It's just not gonna be live when it finally airs because I've got some commitments that are going to keep me from my desk when I normally would be airing this. So let's close that. All right, let's see it not so close. Blah. Beepity beep. My computer's beeping. Yes, I'm going to close this program. And I'm joined by one guest, the only person who knew that this was going on today. So, hello. Did I tear a page? I don't think I tore a page yet. Today we're going to be listening to the ambient sounds of suburban life. Take a listen. Yeah, that's what we're going to hear. And as usual, I have no idea what I'm drawing. So I will leave it to my one guest to choose which two colors today's drawing will be comprised of. Well, this is really close and personal. I should try getting this close. Otherwise, it's kind of nice. Look how you can see even the texture of the paper. It's so close. Very intimate. Still waiting for two colors. I don't have a lot of colors in my pen set. I have blue, black blue, purple, pink, red, orange, green, pink, and then there's a turquoise as well. I will wait for you. Well, I'm going to pick one color if you don't. What is this one? This one might be a black one. Let's do black blue with... Okay, black blue with green. That sounds good. Where's my green? There's my green. Or should I do the light blue, the non-black blue? I'll just do the non-black blue because he said blue. Which one is it here? There's my blue, blue, green. And then we can accent with the lighter blue if need be. I feel like I'm a bit in shade. I didn't really check the lighting. Yeah, my lighting is coming from my left. Let's do this. How was that? Don't you be retracting messages. You should know that I've set it up so that the message feed isn't on the replay. So whatever you say is unseen by others. Let's get a little bit higher. Yeah, man, I have no should have set this up the other way around so that my light was coming this way. Bear with me. I'm gonna do that. Look at the dirty carpet for a little bit. Oh, we're caught. We're caught. There we go. Can I get a hand, honey? Can I get a hand? My light's coming this way, and my hand's blocking it, so I want to rotate this.
Oh, okay.
Keep going until the screen's facing this way. Fix it.
Glare on the screen now.
I know. I want it to be facing the wall. Like, keep turning it, please.
Why don't you just rotate it the other way?
What do you mean? It's the same at 180. Smart ass. Thanks.
Is this not still casting a shadow on the paper?
Well, let's see. Let me get the camera over
Yeah,
there. Why don't you move out of the way for a second?
Oh, you're saying the phone was casting a shadow?
No, my hand was casting a shadow.
Oh, weird.
I'm a lefty. It won't now. I'm a lefty. So. Yeah, I'll get that to work. I'll get that to work. Thanks.
You're live right now.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
You're pre-recording.
I am pre-recording it.
So another person in your chat.
Yeah, that's one person. I told her I was doing.
So
She likes to watch my drawings. What? Well, it's live for her. You're such a particular dude. It is I'm pre-recording it. All right, let's take a look at this. Hand, not blocking the light. Is good. Okay, we'll put the paper right here, and we'll stop bumping the camera. All right, hold still, camera. There may be some light flicking around with the camera anyways, just because of the wind. It's a light wind. And as, I don't know if you're noticing like a reflection here and there. That's an ornament we have on our back porch that's just sort of doing that. All right, let's listen to the sounds of the neighbors. Do you see the face? Here, I'll show it to you. Now, do you see the face? you know, when I do this though, it sort of focuses too much on my hand and then takes forever to be like, oh wait, there's a drawing there. Right here, right here. Focus here. Here, focus here. There you go. So maybe it's a little too close. Let's try this again. Do a more traditional height. Doing. There we go. I had to scoot back because the focus was going crazy. Let's turn it around and see what that does. Now, can we keep that face? It's pretty different not having music. How you doing today? Message retracted, huh? All right. I've had days like that as well. Can you hear all the ambient noises clearly? One listener. I have one viewer and I only have message retracted to look at. It's a damn shame. What other pieces and parts of this, what do they call it? Articulated? No, exploded view of a monster? I'm not sure. All these lights. Now that they're upside down, it's really interesting texture here. Let me just look at it upside down one more time. No, let's stay this way. Let's stay this way. Do that right? I guess if it was this. Okay, well, let's see. Let me think about this a minute. Message retracted. Hmm. It's wrong for both sides? How is that possible? I guess we'll do this. We'll do this. Oh, yeah. There's some great birds out here. That one in particular is nice. In the mornings. All right, let's see. We've got 2 levels. Let's do a hand shape. It's a fun little coin man we got going here. Although I'm not keeping the coin thickness consistent. But that's, there's no rhyme or reason as to why he's coined in the first place. I need to look up a pelvic bone. Put it right there. Or something to that effect, perhaps. Images, please. Need one that's right. Oh, that one's the right angle. For reference, the article is How Pregnancy Changes Your Pelvis and Why It Matters. No, let's not worry about why it matters and just more about how it looks. It's kind of like this sort of thing. And then it comes around to a point. Oh, I'm making it too large. Let's make a smaller one behind this. So let's try this. And then down, over and split. And then in the front. And over and down. Up and a loop. Okay, and then the other wing comes over here. This isn't great, but put a little bit of spine. And I guess we want the other one of these here. It's just such a weird angle. That's the problem here. Yeah, I don't know if I got it. It's kind of a pelvis, but now it's behind this thing, whatever this thing is. All right, we got our pelvis. I can go back to seeing if you wrote anything about my pelvis. Nothing was said about this pathetic little pelvis here, pelvic bone. Oh well. Let's do the other claw going this way. It's weird doing a drawing on a Sunday. I'm having trouble deciding if I'm into this particular drawing yet or not, but you know how it is. I push myself through. I end up with something I'm pretty proud of usually. All right. Claw number 2 is done. And let's just end it there and give it some green. That could be a smile. That could very well be a smile. I just have not decided on what or why. Let's get to these coins a little bit. Tiny shading here. I missed the spot of coin. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think this needs an extra line or something. Beautiful. Coin man's complete. Someone here loves the birds in the background, but doesn't say much more. It's a smile with a big nose so far. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. It's pretty in your face to that monster, the deconstructed monster. I feel like going a bit robotic here. That's my sound effects for going robotic here. I'm not sure what's happening here. This actually looks more like a pipe that's leaking out yuck. Let's make it a pipe that's leaking out yuck. It's very nice outside right now. It's almost a little too warm. I'm a little concerned about the second or third drawing out here as being too uncomfortably warm. But we'll see. Now I'm sort of feeling this is maybe the end of a toothpaste tube. Just for no particular reason. Oh, well, I messed that up. It's no longer a toothpaste tube because the threads aren't going the right way. But it could still be a pipe that's spitting out yuck. Just propped up by this little thing here. You can't always see the other end of that one. You can of this one though, right there. And then just, yep. Do that. Where is this pipe spitting out yuck coming from? Any thoughts, please write to me. I don't really have a public email address yet. But you know what? If you happen to be watching this stream, I am going to give you my no idea what I'm drawing email address. So you can send me a comment and say, hey, artist, I like it, or, you know, not. Maybe you say, hey, artist, you sorely offended my freedom of choice. I don't know why you would say that, but it's always possible. My email address is youcanwritemeoften@gmail.com. How's that for clever? youcanwritemeoften@gmail.com. You know what? You just to see. Just to see. Yeah. Ugh. Let's put it up here. Yeah, let's put it in a future show. If you're listening, you can write me off. If you're not listening, you can't write me out. Not yet. Not until I start posting it. Which I don't know. I don't know what I need to be doing to make this show more of what it should be, instead of just the pastime of mine that it is. This is technically drawing number 55. And the 55th drawing is gonna, the unofficial 55th drawing is going to happen on Tuesday. Wait, I got a sort of, but I've already forgotten what I was talking about, so I can only think that my viewer loves the birds in the background, sort of. I mean, after a while, like this one, just like, do you know any other songs? Yeah, we've heard this one before. There's a fish. Sort of. And he is going upstream. Let's get some more yuck in here. Maybe the yuck turns into something. What do you think? Like a car? Just pours into a shape. Something. If you got something else in mind, I'm open to it. I think I'm going to go with car, though, if I don't hear otherwise. drippy wipers in the windshield. I think I like to keep it a little vague. It's sort of a car. Let's make him green. Let's make a green fishy. Let's make him a green striped fishy. To my one viewer, happy Mother's Day. This is a stripy fish. Maybe a little too stripy, but well, whatever. At least define his eyeballs. Is this reminding anyone of anything? This meandering sort of a piece. Maybe it's just reminding you of my other meandering sort of pieces. I don't know. Got cars born of pollution. That's kind of an interesting thought. More eyeballs popping out of heads. I think he should be somewhat surprised. Let's put a surprised look on his brows. All right, we've got a leak plugged via finger. Geez, that doesn't look suggestive, does it? Unfortunately, it kind of does. Let's see if I can fix that. Maybe something's biting his finger. How about that? Or, geez. You know, I think you guys' minds are in the gutter here. This is perfectly normal. How often does one say to themselves, "Oh, you know what? I put too many fingers." That's not the question. That's not the question. I just fixed that. But how often does one say to themselves, "You know what would help is if I stuck my finger in that hole." I'm really not making this any better the more I talk, because you guys are just filthy, filthy minded. And I'm just trying to draw art, okay? I'm not trying to draw anything gross. Oh man, I hate ears. All right, come on. Just give me this one ear. Come on. Okay. All right. Well, perfect. Good enough. It's less like a butt now. Not that. No, I wasn't saying it was butt, but like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Just pretend I'm not saying, and I'm trying to fix this so that it's perfectly innocent because it's just strikes me as not so innocent. I want to be nice and pure. Just a little bit of green here. one bit. All right, well. Let's complete this, dude. I hope I'm not connected. All right. A flood? No. I can't make him plug in something wet. Help me out. That's just something different than what the heck is happening here. And it kind of reminds me of a tooth, too, but like there's no room to put the rest of the face that a tooth would be associated with here. There's got to be an innocent way out of this because this dude is clearly struggling. Here's another face here. We can do teeth here. This guy's missing part of his skull here, so you see more of his teeth. And I feel like I'm more of a background thing from my one viewer. Who's only chiming in now and then to say how nice the birds are. Sort of. They're okay. Oh, this character isn't doing too well. Hmm. This is not helping at all. I need some advice. What can I change this into that doesn't look like this dude's poking a butt?
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah.
You could have more cracks coming out. And spread
I
out.
think I have one too many cracks.
Could it be a mouth and like you turn it into a face, like a monster face?
Yeah, I may have to do that. All right.
Could you turn it into like a drippy ice cream cone or something? And he's like,
I don't know. That could be just as bad. All right. Wish me luck. Drippy ice cream cone. Well, there were some ideas. I can now understand that you're probably as stumped as they are as how I'm going to get out of this unscathed. I do kind of like the ice cream idea, but let's see if we can pull it off. Oh, goodness. I'm still not sure this is helping. I mean, this is a ridiculous ice cream cone. If that's the plan here. All right, so let's see. If this were an ice cream cone, it'd probably be dripping. Let's get the cone part. Cone is good. Let me get a picture of a cone for reference. Oh, perfect. That's exactly the one I was looking for. Okay, let's do that one. I'm going to do a ridge. Okay, and then we're going to do the upper ridge, which is covered partially by drips of ice cream. Oh no. This is a losing battle, I think. All right, so let's get the rest of the cone here. We can go like this, and then we can go like, we can start doing a grid. Okay. It's not clearly an ice cream cone or anything right now. There's the upper ridge and some lower drips. And now let's get into the green. This is a blue-green ice cream. This is another episode of no idea how bad this looks until I'm well into it. All right, we got our ice cream. Sort of. Yeah, I'm going to pick on that sort of comment until you say something else, by the way. Because it's nice to have one viewer that says very little. Sort of. This is an ice cream deep cut. That's so intense, this guy's eyes popped out. Sort of. Okay. Okay. All right. Moving on. But not yet. I think this guy in itself is just sort of melting too. And I think he's a melting pile of stubble, so I'm just gonna continue on with the stubbleness. That's an elbow. I'm gonna do another one of these because that's just kind of a funny shape just on its own. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have to give it some green too. Sort of. You know, it'd be fun drawing location is on top of an anthill. There'd be a lot of action there. I mean, I might get bit by the end of it, but I'd be up for that challenge. I would totally be up for that challenge, especially if it's not red ants. If it's red ants, I might have reservations, but it's just one of those messy piles of black ants. I think I should be okay. I think I'll do that. Is the signal strength pretty good on this? Because I'm not even attached with a any sort of wire. This is all wireless. Well, sort of. I don't want this to be a smile anymore. So I'm gonna just keep adding. But, oh, excellent, excellent. Lines until I see something happen here, but I'm not yet. I see a sad something. This ice cream is so pathetic. Signal seems perfect, and ice cream seems debaucherous. Right. I kind of like to think that this is a face. Let's see. Let's look him right in the eyes. He's like made out of bandages or something. Or, well, I was thinking, or it could be a dog, but it's sort of a short nose for a dog. I think it's just a pile of weird. Look, it says, ha. Or hey. I'm sort of blending it now, so it's saying less of those things. He's sort of maze-like, you know. Some shading. It's definitely a flopped over ear, though. The melting stubble monster is nearly complete. Oops. Went into his sinuses a little bit on that one. Come on, right. This has been No Idea What I'm Drawing without music. It's been a little more challenging than I was expecting. I think it's more the heat, though. This heat is starting to really get to me. Sort of in the mood for ice cream. Holy moly, that's the largest bee I've seen in a while. Holy. Wow. You can probably hear this thing if it gets close. Come on, head back over. No, it left. Man, that thing was like a gobstopper or a jawbreaker. It was huge. It was a huge bee. All right, we are in the final stages. I'm just going to give this some green sky. Come on, green pen. Come on. Come on. the green out. We're going to do dark green to here. Okay, now some medium green. Just for a little bit. And then some lighter green. And no turquoise. I know I said I was going to do some turquoise, but I'm not feeling it anymore. All right. There it is. No idea what I drew. But it's not a butt, it's ice cream.